Welcome back to Israel's Movie Reviews, my people. Welcome back. And today we're going to go back all the way to 1992 as we continue with our Van Damme series. And this one is a special one, Universal Soldier, starring Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren. This movie, I remember, was everything to me when I was younger. I remember when it came out on tape or, video back then. We burned the hell out of this tape. Me and my brothers, man, growing up, loved Van Damme. But this movie took Van Damme to all new heights. As each movie passed, it took him bigger, bigger, bigger. And he got to team up with Dolph Lundgren, who was huge, huge at the time also. And this is basically your standard action film of today. But in 1992, it was something out this world. If you was to see this movie now, you'll be entertained, you'll be satisfied. But a lot's changed since then. So, like I said, let's get into it. The summary is you have these Vietnam soldiers played by Van Damme and Lundgren. They kill each other. But in present day, both are brought back to life by the government as a secret experiment meant to create the perfect killing machine. Both men eventually regain their memory. And Van Damme's character heads off with a reporter with Lundgren right on their trail. And that's basically the gist of it. What I liked about this movie was it was supposed to be big. It was supposed to be dumb, loud, and fun, right? Just like every action film ever was meant to be. But this movie eventually spawned 3 sequels that were inferior, very inferior to this one. Universal Soldier, I think, is probably Van Damme's most successful mainstream movie to this date. And his pairing with Lundgren as the enemy is a great one. Lundgren's height alone gave him the imposing edge over the smaller, tougher, more stockier Van Damme at the time. And their final one-on-one battle towards the end of this film is one to remember. Packed with lots of hard-edged violence, obviously, and some unwanted comic relief in this one. And when I say unwanted, I'll get to it later on in this interview. From a highly annoying female support character in this movie played by Ali Walker. Universal Soldier is a movie that it gets better as it goes along, and it starts off really well. At first, the sheer woodedness, like we always talk about great acting and poor acting. We all know Van Damme and Lundgren were action stars. So they came out a little bit wooden when it came to the acting. It comes out a little inexcusable. I know that they're supposed to be playing emotionless, dead robots in this movie. But even after they first rebel, they seem generic and unable to even say their lines convincingly, as both of them had these thick accents at the time. Thankfully, this wears off over time as the pair settle down into their roles. In fact, Lundgren goes like 360. His character goes on a turnaround at the end and actually becomes quite good. It's rememberable. He goes on a psychotic rant, soldier who believes that he's surrounded by the enemy. And Van Damme, well, he's here more to play the sympathetic character than usual, which will no doubt endear him to the female fans. That's why the female fans can't, he can't do no wrong by them, even to this day, while still providing the high-kicking action that fans expect. Ali Walker is terrible in this movie, though, although she does have some intense moments, but she came off annoying to me in this movie. And although it's good to see certain people in this movie make appearances, they're underused. And usually in this movie, they're killed quickly. The weak plot strings together a scene of big-budget action sequences, which was no surprise. It's a Van Damme film at the end of the day, which are very impressive. From the beginning, opening hostage, stakeout at the Hoover Dam, to the shootout in the motel, which is hilarious, to the climatic chase at the final battle with Van Damme and Lundgren. Things just keep getting better and better as, everything escalates over time. The body count sees lots of people getting shot or killed in different ways, which is a plus. You don't want always someone killing somebody with a shot or the same way. You want different kills. And there's usually a standard which they follow, and they hit that quota. Big explosions and big action scenes. I think Lundgren's death at the end of the movie, which is no surprise, you could have guessed it, is highly graphic and it's unexpected. It caught me through a loop. The loud score is sufficiently adrenaline pumping to work the film and tries hard to please. And it rubs off on you as the audience as you see this movie. Although it may be dumb at moments, but it's entertaining. Universal Soldier delivers and is quite watchable, but in a forgettable way. It passes the time and it's engaging. It does grab your attention, but it doesn't leave much impact afterwards. It's just a cheesy, over-the-top action movie. And it may be a popcorn movie, but it's undoubtedly a well-made one. This movie introduced me to director Roland Emmerich. This is a simple action thriller by him, and it's fun. The story worked, although there were a lot of plot holes. It's not that complicated. It has that Terminator feel, which is a good thing. This uses Van Damme and Lundgren to the best of their abilities, and it lets them be a little robotic, which they are on a regular basis when it comes to their films. But this is an excellent B-list movie, I feel. And this definitely was I don't want to say the trendsetter, but this was definitely one of Van Damme's highest movies to date. So definitely go check that out. It's definitely a movie worth watching. At the end of the day, if you like your action, if you like your gore, and if you like movies that don't require you to think so much, this is definitely that movie. So go check it out. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. And you let me know what you think in the Discord. Let me know if it was worth watching. Let me know if you like the action. Let me know if this was Van Damme's best work. Do you like Dolph Lundgren when he takes that turn? Do you like those robotic elements? Let me know in the Discord. And if you liked this video, hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. And if you want more content from me, subscribe. Peace. To the next one.